What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Now, don't mind me being quiet. My girlfriend's not feeling good and she's in bed in the other room. So I'm trying to be as polite as possible while still getting content out to y'all. Now, today's video is going to be a third episode of our closet cleanout. Now, if you haven't seen the other two episodes, link in the description. Go watch those two first before you get into here so you can understand what the rules and what everything is. With that being said, I'm gonna run the rules down real quick to y'all. So as you know, I love clothes. I love thrifting, whether it be jerseys or whatever. I just love clothes. I got a bad habit. I got a lot of clothes I need to get rid of. Today's video, we're gonna be talking about different donations and sales and purchases. I'm just getting clothes out so I can bring new ones in. And today I'm gonna show you new pieces from my personal closet that I'm actually getting rid of because it's time. I've got 3 different closets, and that just kind of tells you that I've got way too many clothes. I work 6 days a week in 2 jobs, and I hardly get to wear any of my clothes. So it's time to get rid of most of them. The ones I don't wear, I gotta make a sacrifice. If they don't sell after 3 weeks to a month, drop the price down. If they don't sell after another 2 weeks, then they gotta go. So some of the pieces that are just going to donation are a part of that. Some of them are just clothes that I really need to get out that I don't think would sell. And so the first 2 pieces of clothing that we're actually going to donate that I know of is not really clothes to be exact, but they're actually shoes. So the first pair of shoes we're actually going to get rid of is these Pumas. Now I bought these as a gym / casual everyday wear shoes. If you know me, then you know that all I do is wear my Converse, and when I'm going out, I really don't wear a whole lot of color like these. So I never find time to wear these, and I haven't put them up for sale. I could try. Most likely, these are getting donated. Now, second pair of shoes is actually going to be these Converse here, and honestly, I don't even think I'm going to donate these. I think these are just going straight to the trash. Like, it looks like it's starting to mold, which is kind of wild. I mean, I love these things more than I love my black ones, which is actually why the black ones lasted way longer. I think I beat these in as bad as they look probably 2 months into having them, which tells you how much I wore them. I'm not even kidding when I said I just threw those out. I literally just threw them out because that's disgusting seeing the mold on them. It's unfortunate, but it had to be done. Okay, so we're going to get into the newer pieces that I'm actually putting up for sale. So first piece right here is going to be this Affliction Sinful Reversible Thermal. Cool little piece. I've got these vintage Levi 501s. I don't actually think they're vintage, but I've had these for a while. They're like these cream white with a like yellow streak down the middle. I can't rock these anymore. They're not my size. They've always been a little too short for me, and it's just not in my style no more. Cop these off of me. Next pair of denim, we're actually going to go with the Helmet Lang inspired painter jeans. Now, honestly, these are probably going to end up going in donation because I doubt anyone's going to want to pay for these because I literally only put paint splatter on them, and it doesn't look the greatest. I'm sure if it had wear and stuff like that they would be better. I got a video on me making these. I still have yet to put them on. I got to put them on before I get rid of them, but I don't wear it, so they gotta go. And here we go with these POSs. These Jaden London Avalanche jeans. I paid over $100 for these, maybe like 120, and they've sat, and I have yet to put them on. I'm definitely gonna put them on just to say I put them on, but I'm gonna put these up for sale. Cop these off of me. And the last piece going up for sale is actually gonna be these camo wear inspired denim right here with the split on the back. I know Rick Owens got it on the front, but they're a simple little cargo pant. Just trying to get rid of them because I'm not feeling them no more. Now I've actually got a pretty big mess that I got to clean up because I got clothes that are old pieces that I'm putting up for sale, and then clothes that are recent pickups that I had pulled out to show y'all. Now I still have kept those out before putting them away because I got to list some of them still. So they're just sitting on a pile on the floor, but who cares? Let's get into the pickups. Now, as I said, we're getting rid of stuff so that we can bring stuff in. And what better way to start than with a pair of shoes? Now, I've been wanting these for a little minute now. It's probably been like 2 months that I actually been seeing these that I've actually wanted them. Now, I go to Walmart a good decent bit, and I actually saw these. I tried them on. They were actually pretty comfortable. I didn't realize they were blowing up on TikTok like they are, but they are. simple little silhouette. I know everybody's gonna cook me and say that they're fake New Balances. I really don't care. I don't care. I'm really buying those just as a replacement for those Pumas because these are what those Pumas were supposed to be. Alright, so for the first pickup is actually gonna be this thrifted American Eagle tee. Now, usually I'm not a big fan of tees with the buttons like that, but I did like the eagle graphic and just like the size of it. It fits me great. I put this on whenever I just want to do whatever. And I mean, I'm the type of person who keeps clothes in their car for emergency. And this is definitely one of those tees that I would keep in my car. Next piece I actually picked up at the same time that I picked up those shoes for the same idea. It's just a simple tee that I can put on whenever I want. Misfits tee. Something about the gray and the pink just goes really well. I haven't listened to the band, but I really do like this shirt. Maybe I'll give them a listen. Regardless of the fact, cool tee, picked it up. As I've been saying, probably every single one of my past videos is literally I've been needing more and more graphic tees, more band tees and stuff like that. And I've been trying to find them at the thrift and picking up as many tees as I can at the thrift, but I had to go to a different store to find some tees that I actually like. And I'll tell you, the price that I paid for 3 shirts was ridiculous, especially the fact that they were supposed to be 30% off each. And I only saved $14. Tell me how that works. I spent $77 on 3 tees. Tee that I picked up from there that was probably my favorite was this Deftones one right here. Listened to a couple of Deftones songs, but don't ask me to name any because I really can't remember. It's been a while, but I really do love the graphic, just the gray and the black. Simple tee that I can put on whenever. Band tee right here is actually going to be this Red Hot Chili Pepper tees, Under the Bridge. First song that I can think of that'll come up under my mind. There was this YouTube video that I watched from a YouTuber called the Grim Life Collective of like showing the bridge and stuff like that, of whatever like that song was inspired about, like that whole type of stuff. And that, not too many songs, but there are songs from these bands that they play at my job. I mean, I work in a shop, so they're playing the same rock bands all the time. Nirvana, freaking Green Day, like those are easy ones to name, but there's a whole bunch that I know the songs, I don't know the bands too, but this is a beautiful tee. I love the white stitching on it. It really does stick out to me. The graphic is beautiful. The way the white sits with the navy blue. This might actually be my favorite tee. Nirvana tee right here on stage. I do like the graphic that's on here. I took this and I cropped it. I tried to get a better crop on it, but I couldn't, so I just cut the sleeves on it. And I definitely think this will make for a perfect tee in the summertime. Now we got 3 last pickups that I actually got, and I'm finna show y'all those real quick. The first ones we go is these Route 66 paint splatter shorts. Now these things are beautiful. Beautiful side pocket right here. These were a size 42, which kind of sucked because I always have to do the TikTok like belt loop trick. But I really do like these. I put these on way more than I would have thought, and they fit great. Next piece, we went with these Old Navy shorts. Now these are like a carpenter short in these like grayish black colorway. Now I needed a pair of shorts in this color. I actually plan on unhemming these, so we'll see how that looks. I really am a big fan of this style. These are definitely going to come in handy for the summertime. Last one is these Wrangler Rigs shorts right here. First pair I ever had. Beautiful fade on here, and I washed them and the fade still stuck, so that's even better for me. This is the first time I ever had this brand in a pair of shorts that I've seen, and they fit me great, so I had to pick them up. And now, before this video ends, let's get into the last couple of pieces that I've actually sold. I waited a good amount of time before I actually picked up the camera for this kind of video for the Closet Cleanout episode 3, just so I could have more content with sales and pickups and stuff like that, just so the video could be a little bit more intriguing to all my fashion heads and everybody who's actually just interested in the sale process and everything. I think I sold 3, maybe 4 items. Off the top of my head, I can remember a Carhartt jacket, cardigan, my rain boots, and there might have been something else. But all of that stuff I'm going to put up on the screen, price-wise and everything, the way that stuff worked out. Now, like I said I was going to do, I put a whole bunch of clothes and belts and stuff like that that I had in different little boxes, just taking up space and making everything messy right there. I do plan on still trying to find a shelf that I can put my boots on and stuff like that, sneakers. I got my car wing right here. Those carpets that I had from my car, I threw them out. Now it's all time for me to put my trim and my seats back in. I don't know about the seats just yet. My girlfriend's telling me to, but we'll see how that goes. But like I said, clothes in there, car paint stuff because I'm still trying to paint my car, jersey right there from the soccer league I was playing in, clothes for sale, my clothing rack pieces that I'm not selling except for this. If you want this, bro, like I said, it's on my Depop for sale. Different couple of pieces right here. This was actually a new piece that I thrifted that I forgot to show y'all. Beautiful blue right there. That varsity is still for sale, but we've definitely made some progress, which I'm pretty happy about back here. Everything's kind of coming along to how I wanted it to be, but it's still not where it is. I know it looks messy right now, but it's a lot better than it was in the first episode. And with that being said, we're going to wrap up this video. I appreciate your time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope the quality, everything is getting better. I'm trying to get to the point more rather than just talking and whatnot. I'm trying to get these videos to be more enjoyable for you guys and enjoyable for me to make. It really does take me a lot of time and effort to put into these videos, so really just trying to build my community up and stuff like that. So if you guys want to be a part of that, stick around for the ride, subscribe, all of that stuff. Follow me on Instagram. I'll be posting some fly fit pics. I really be putting in time and effort for all of this stuff, so really tune in. I really appreciate everybody's time. I love you guys. We gonna see y'all. We get fly.
But your bitch, I bought her something, brought her, saw her, I'm fresh as fuck, drip to Balenciaga.